Hi everyone, welcome back to Purple Heart Woodturning. Hope this video is finding you all well. And in today's video I'm going to be making another live edge bowl. So to do this I'm going to be using the second half of the piece of wood that I used in a previous live edge video. So just looking over it, having a look at the bark, and it seems to be coming away relatively easily. So the next step I'm going to do is take all of the bark off. We're going to get it back to that raw wood, and then I can get it mounted on the lathe and ready to start turning. Should be a really fun project. Let's see how it turns out. So this is proving a lot harder to turn than previous live edge bowls. I think the big problem is that branch that I keep getting snagged on. So the way around this is just going to be very methodical, lots of passes of the chisel at very small depths, and gradually that'll turn down into a really nice cylindrical shape. So this is going to be much more of a marathon than a sprint, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. So you can now start to see the characteristics of the bowl coming through. Just working on the top end there, getting a really nice curvature to the top of the bowl, and you can just see the foot starting to come through. So as I slow the lathe down, you can see that really nice raw edge. You've got the lovely contrast to wood. And then just here, starting to drill through into the core. So I'm starting with a 1/2 inch drill piece, working my way up to a 2 inch drill piece, and that'll give a really nice foundation to turn the inside edge of the bowl. So now that the outside edge of the bowl has been finished, I can now make a head start on the inside edge, and again, just nice slow passes, little depths, swapping out between the gouging chisel and the finer finishing chisel, so just getting a really nice internal finish there. Now that the turning's all finished, it's the sanding process. So starting with a really coarse grit, starting at about 120 grit and working my way down to a 600 grit, so you get a really nice smooth finish. Trying to get all of those chisel marks and striations out and just giving a really nice finish to the piece. The inside edge of these is really difficult to sand because of course you have got that live edge, but what I tend to do is slow it down or stop and then just actually hand finish those areas with the sandpaper. It just gives it a little bit more finesse. So just here you can see putting a really nice sand in there just to make sure that those areas don't get overlooked and leave a really coarse finish. And now for my favourite part is the application of the oil, so you can really see the colour of the wood and the grain just come to life. Nice thing with this as well is where that branch initially was, there is a little bit of spider webbing, and that just gives a really nice natural finish to the bowl, and you've got that contrast between that darker wood and the lighter wood at the edge, so just really makes those colours pop. So there we have the finished bowl, and this one has come out really nicely. There are a couple areas that I'm not 100% happy with, but I think all in all it's a really lovely little bowl. The live edge comes through well, you've got the lovely contrast between the dark wood and the light wood, and you have got a couple of little inclusions and splits within the wood. Some people won't like that. Personally, I think that's a really nice feature, and it shows the sort of natural cycle of the wood. Out of 10, I'd give it a strong 8.5 to 9. A couple of very minor tweaks I would do, but not a lot I'd really change on this project. So I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. If you have, if you could please like and subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell notification, and that'll let you know every time a video goes live. Next video is going to be a really weird and wacky one. I'm not sure what we're going to go with yet, but it's probably going to be some sort of coloured pencil or a really off-the-wall project. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. It should be coming up in the near future. So stay safe, take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you for the next video.